Good morning. Today is April 8th. It's a Saturday, and it's time for my weekly update meeting. And Christy and I went this morning. We're on our way to Toronto, and so we went to an earlier meeting, and I lost, drum roll, you need a drum roll, 5.9. So now I'm back. I lost the 5.9 I gained last week, so I'm back where I was. So I've lost 35.9, but I still have to lose another 2 pounds to get back where my original loss was. So I'm thinking I'm doing pretty good. So this week's meeting was about turning it around, and it was so appropriate because I needed to turn it around after gaining 5 pounds last week. So they say a few extra pounds might not require a wardrobe overhaul, but they might overall a signal that it's time to reassess your plan. Just you want to stop your behaviors from keeping the number from climbing up any higher. And it's tempting to think that just because you're starting to gain, you might as well give up, or to think that because you're going down, you're always going to go down. That's not going to happen. You're never going to live happily ever after. It's going to be a constant struggle, and you're going to have to constantly watch what you're eating. So you have to be realistic. So it's essential to recognize that a small gain will happen at some point, and if you have a plan to reverse it, you should be all right. I had a plan this week, and my plan worked. I did lose, so it can happen. Gaining even a small amount of weight can be upsetting, and if you're not prepared, it can knock you off track, potentially leading to a very much bigger gain, and you don't want to do that either. So first you got to decide what small means. Really small should just mean 2-3 pounds at the most. When you gain 5.9 in a week, that's ridiculous. Ridiculi. You don't want to do that. And I realized at that point that I had to get serious, because if not, I was just going to go back to my old way of eating, and I was going to gain back all the 35 pounds that I've lost so far, and I don't want that to happen. So first you got to decide what a small amount is, and they recommend a gain of 3 to 5 pounds. Well, I went over that, 5.9. And then and if it's stuck like that over a few weigh-ins, you got to reassess how you're eating, and you have to take action. So you got to have a wake-up call to make you know that you have to make some changes. So she gave us a list of, I don't know if you could see it because it's kind of sunny in the truck, of fruits and vegetables, and that's what's considered a serving size. I spent this week cutting back on my fruit and eating a lot more vegetables. I never really hit my point totals for the week. If I eat the way I want to eat, I can hit that no problem, but then that's all the wrong stuff. So I have to really figure out what I'm doing wrong and get back on track. So this is what you want to do to get your plan in action. It's hard to get back on track after a small gain, but that's why you know that knowledge is power. So you have to know. So you want to get ready. So you want to write what your current weight is. You want to put your take action weight. Say how much you're willing to gain before you really get serious about knowing that you're not going to gain any more than that. My new goal is just to gain like 3 pounds at the most. It's going to be sunny again. And you want to have somebody that you can contact that's going to help you get back on goal. You guys have been helping me get back on goal, so I appreciate all your support. It's really helping me a lot. So you want to first start with tracking the first food that you're going to eat after you notice your weight gain rather. So you want to make sure that you know what you're eating. And sometimes it's hard to track your meals. Sometimes restaurants don't show exactly what the points are, but you can kind of figure by going to different restaurant sites, and you can kind of get within a fair margin. Some of them I know, like I like fish and chips, and they go from anywhere from 35 points up to 65. I figure it at a 40, so I don't know. Weigh yourself at least once a week, but no more than once a day. I don't mind weighing myself once a day, but if you weigh more than that, you kind of get discouraged because your weight fluctuates during the day. So you want to make sure that you find out what works for you. Then the Think Again page is an unhelpful thought is, since I gained a few pounds last month, I'll never be able to get back on track, let alone get to my goal weight. But a helpful thought is, okay, I gained a few pounds this month, but I know where my weight went up, and I know where I made my mistakes, and I'm going to correct them. An unhelpful thought is, now that I'm on Weight Watchers and I'm doing well, I'm never going to gain a pound again. I don't need an action plan. Foolish. Even though, the helpful thought is, even though I'm doing well, I'm likely to gain a few pounds from time to time. I just have to have a plan. I got to stay focused. I got to stay on track. I have to get my exercise in. And the bubbles were pretty good. Gained 4.2 pounds. I'm owning this. I'm forgiving myself. Here I come with new determinations. You guys all know how much I beat myself up last week when I gained the 5.9. So I had determination. I walked every day. I walked in the rain. I walked in the wind. I walked in the cold. And I got my walking in, and I ate the right way. If I had a small gain, I feel positive self-talk, and look how far I've come and how successful I've had in the past. That's a good one too. It's been long enough to know that gains and losses need to be assured over a long-term period. You didn't put it on overnight. You're not gonna lose it overnight. I was just very lucky that I lost 5.9, that I lost what I gained, because it was humiliating coming on here last week. Here I'm trying to help you guys lose weight, and then I gained 5.9. No role model there. The recipe doesn't look that great to me. I'm not a big fan of beets, so this is a spiralized beet. See, even when I'm saying it, it's like a spiralized beet slaw with lime and pepitas. So I don't know if that's something you guys might like. I'm telling you, it's not something I'm gonna like. So once again, you want to turn it around. Got to do it so you can see it. Turn it around, and after I've finished this part up, I did the drawing for the MP4 player, and I'm going to insert that clip after this. And when I get back, I will mail it off to you. Private message me your address so I can get it out to you. And I'll see you guys next week. So in the meantime, like this video, subscribe, comment, and share. And I will see you either next Saturday or on my daily vlogs. Okay, time to draw for the MP4 music video player. I've listed everybody's name here. Let me go up to the top so you can see. It starts with Diana and 2, and I've listed everybody according to when I read your comments. That's the way I listed them. And let's pick a winner. And the winner is, oh, look at MSMAEP123. Give me private message me your name and address, and I will send it off to you. Like I've told you before, I'm going to Canada for the week. I won't be back till Wednesday, but I will check my messages, and when I get back, I'll mail it off to you. Thanks a lot, and congratulations to MSMAEP123. And thank you everyone else for entering the drawing.